Hey, what's up guys? Another video here. Today we're going to be talking about Shiba Inu coin. But if you're new to the channel, my name is Dylan, Space Cadet Crypto, and I'm going to be covering all things cryptocurrencies, all the latest news and price action for all our favorite altcoins, Bitcoin, Ethereum, everything. So if you want to stay up to date, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so you don't miss on anything that I post here on this channel. But without further ado, let's jump right in. Okay, so let's start off here with some Shiba Inu news. Here we see in this post, it says that Shiba Inu hits another exchange as SHIB deposits overwhelm Binance. And remember, Binance was a huge catalyst the other day from when CZ released the founder of Binance. He released a statement saying that they're going to list Shiba Inu coin on their innovation zone, but once they listed it, they found a huge increase and a huge surge in their users, just like how they did with Crypto.com once they announced that they're going to be launching SHIB coin on their platform here too as well. So we know that these exchanges, once they launch them on their exchange and once they start selling them on there, that it's a huge catalyst, and we see the price of this move extremely high. And so it says here, Shiba Inu was listed on 3 different cryptocurrency exchanges in the last 48 hours after an explosive 966% surge in the same time frame that sent the token to the 18th spot in the cryptocurrency market cap. So it's a huge market cap. I think it was at around $15 billion at one point. So it says, self-described as the Doge killer, SHIB's instant addition to Binance on Monday surprised onlookers, many of whom expected a more in-depth listing process by the world's crypto exchange. Like I said, a lot of people are very skeptical about this coin, especially because it's a very new coin. There's some red flags that come up with this, but you all can do their own research on if you should invest in this or not. Just a word of advice here. So it says here, in addition to Binance and FTX, the OKX exchange also fell in line and listed Shiba Inu according to Tuesday's press release. So here it says the CEO, Jay Howe, used the term experimental to describe the motivations behind the token listing and declared a willingness to list mimetic coins. So a lot of these people that are listing their coins on their own exchanges, they're also giving a word of caution here when investing with these very volatile assets like Dogecoin and like this Shiba Inu, Akita Inu, all the dog meme coins that are coming and listing here. And remember, a lot of these have promises, but yet again, they are just promises to their coins, like the Shiba swap and everything. So only time will tell if these actually come to fruition. But right now, it's a very volatile asset, and there is not that much regulation when it comes to the price volatility when it comes to these coins. But in this press release here, we did see that another exchange is adding Shiba Inu to their list here so they can start selling and buying their own coin. So that's pretty crazy to see here, especially in this climate where we're seeing just a bunch of meme coins just come out and they're being listed on these huge exchanges. So that's why the price is pumping, for those of you that are wondering and are new to the game here and asking yourself, like, what is this coin? But other than that, let's jump right into the charts here, because we see something crazy unfolding for Shiba Inu. So as you can see, this is the 2-hour chart. There's not a lot of data here to use from the charts because it just started here back in March, but we did see here some great moves to the upside. We were forming some symmetrical triangles here, and we are seeing a lot of support coming in from this 21 EMA. But remember, these are low time frames, so even though it's showing a lot of support here, it could be easily broken down here towards this 50 moving average here for Shiba Inu coin. But we are seeing this huge pattern form, just like we saw here in May 8th. We saw that huge blow off top here from this parabolic move to the upside. We did see this move to the upside right here, this J formation, and then we've consolidated in a symmetrical triangle until we broke out, ultimately creating now a new symmetrical triangle. And for those that are new to Elliott wave patterns, this looks like an Elliott wave. Here we have our first wave, our second wave, which is a correction. Then we have our third impulse wave, which is usually the biggest one here. And then we have our fourth wave here. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 right here. And now we also end off here, if it's a 5 Elliott wave, we end up with our fifth wave, which should be right here, which is around the same height as the first wave that came into fruition right here. So by that theory, we could see another huge move to the upside here. Now remember, this is a very, very volatile asset, so it could also just plummet down 20-30%, which we did see today. We did see a retracement from the all-time high here on May 10th, back down here, we saw a 27% move to the downside here. So we are having a lot of volatility with this, but we also did see from this breakout of the symmetrical triangle, we did see a move of 157%. So very, very risky asset here to be trading, but I'm just giving here some facts of what I see in the charts here. We did consolidate and find support here on this 21 moving average until we broke out. We had a lot of distance between these two, and then we came back, and now we're retouching it again here. So that's why this is very interesting here to see, because we are retouching it just like we saw here on May 9th when we saw the first listing come out here for Crypto.com and Binance, and we saw this huge move to the upside. So my opinion is, yes, it actually could pump up more and make this fifth and final wave here until it consolidates for a longer period of time. But yet again, this is it's a meme coin, and so it's going to be the fundamentals are way different than other coins here that have more credibility and are older here. But we do see another word of warning here, that we do see some bearish divergence where we have a high and then a higher high, but on the RSI we have a higher high and a lower high here. So we do see that bearish divergence, but if we are looking at our Elliott wave theory, we do see 1, 2, 3, 4, potentially a fifth wave coming up here. And let's also look at some Fibonacci levels here to see where we could see some potential areas where Shiba could go. But remember, we also can go to the downside very easily, just the same. So if we do see our retracement here, we're going to be using from our swing high down here to our swing low. We see our profit here would be at these three Fibonacci retracement levels at the 1.272, 1.414, and 1.618. And also, if we do measure the breakout from this symmetrical triangle here from the top to the bottom, we do see our price target hit the 1.414 here, and that would be a move to the upside around 30% at, it's going to be at the 0.000, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros, 438 area, and then we have our 1.618 at 0.0046 cents here for the Shiba Inu. And also we could also look at our 2 area for our Fibonacci retracement at the 0.0005 area for the next move up here. Now let's also look on our another level here too. Let's do our Fib retracement here from the first wave, the first move from top to bottom, and we do see that we did hit all our targets here, which we're going to find as resistance from the second move to the upside here. All these green lines here are price targets, and we hit all of them exactly. We actually started trading within this range here. So I do see the same thing happening for this next leg up here. If we do manage to make and break out of this pattern bullishly here, we could hit the two area here for the Fib retracement. Now let's look at the hourly as well. All right, here for the hourly, we also do see that we have been breaking here from the 21 EMA. We've been riding it, and we've been trading between the 21 EMA and also finding support right here on the 50-day moving average. And we are seeing the same thing here with our second wave up here. We do see that we are waving between the 21 EMA and the 50 right here, finding it as some support before we move up to the upside. But if we look here on a higher time frame, the 4 hourly, we are still very overextended here. We are very far away from this 21 moving average, as opposed to right here where we did find it as some sort of support before we made our next leg up. So we also could see our price here wavering a bit until we get met up with this 21 moving average, and then we make our next leg up here. But we are still forming this symmetrical triangle, which we saw here before when we saw these listings happen. So remember, listings are the catalysts that make this thing move here as well. So be on the lookout for that. We're also seeing our bearish divergence right here as well. But if we manage to make a bounce off of this RSI here, we could find our momentum to be towards the upside and stay up just a little bit longer till we consolidate in the near future. But that's what it's looking like for Shiba Coin. Just a quick update here. It is a very volatile and a very risky asset, but if you do your own research and you're willing to risk your capital to be in this, then by all means go ahead. If you make money, that's what we're all here trying to do, is make money. Just a word of caution that it is a very volatile asset, but we do see here some interesting patterns forming, some symmetrical triangles here forming. And if we use our Elliott wave theory, we could see a potential fifth wave and make our next move up here to the upside. But that is it for this video. Remember, if you found this informative or you want to stay updated to all the altcoins and Bitcoin and cryptocurrency news, stick here on this channel and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. But that is it. Peace out.